I guess you can hear me also rather well. And with that being said, hello, welcome back to another episode of the Self-Development with Tactics podcast. And it is super duper amazing to be here again. And I do have the ability, and it is something that I really am looking forward to, of recording more often now. Also, like in this setting that I used to have, in terms of me sitting here, also streaming simultaneously, by the way, and then uploading it to YouTube for the purpose of being able to watch it after the stream as well, and also on another platform. But I do really enjoy it, and I do also really like that, and I hope that I will have the possibility and also sometimes the strength, the mental strength and mental toughness, and to do so. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead with Jordan Peterson's Beyond Order that we have started 2 days ago, and I've gone through it yesterday as well, while not really knowing anything about like what I've gone through the day before, and then just choosing to go from the very bottom to the very top. And yeah, this is what we're gonna go ahead with today. So let me see, there it is. Should I actually use this cam instead of that one? Does this make more sense? Does this make more sense? But I could definitely also do that. But I will cover certain parts of it, I guess. Oh no, that's not a good idea. Really not a good idea. But I could also just stay on this screen. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna make myself bigger, and in the background I can scroll, and it's pretty fine then. I think the last one that we've gone through yesterday was aim for peace as if your soul depends upon it. Because I really also believe in it. I really believe in peace, and it's just making sense that you choose peace over everything else. Like, when you can choose, when you have the ability to choose, why wouldn't you? It takes a very determined interlocutor to avoid the insult and hurt generated by anger. Defense 1 ends the pity and compassion evoked by tears. Defense 2, it requires someone who has integrated their shadow, their stubbornness, harshness, and capacity for necessary emotional incapability, and can use it for long-term benefit. Perhaps you ask your partner what he or she wants. Oh, we went through this already. This I think as well. If you have an escape route, there will not be enough heat Oh, this is something we went through as well. Did you make the right choice in a life partner? In all likelihood, you did not. There are 7 billion people in the world. At least 100 million might have made good partners for you. You certainly did not have to try them out. The probability that you found the theoretically optimal person approach is 0, but you do not find so much as make. Quite, yeah. I think that when you are in a partnership, that you are gonna adapt to the person that you are together with. Period. You know, if you do not do so, then one needs to ask oneself, like, does this mean something? You know, does this mean that this person isn't too serious about this relationship, or similar thoughts? On the other hand, when you are really serious about the relationship that you're having at hand, well, then you probably should, quote unquote, change to a certain degree. You know, this is not, for me at least, about changing the person you are. It's not necessarily about that, and it maybe also shouldn't be about that. But when there's something that is clearly bothering the other person, like, why wouldn't you fucking change that? You know, it is gonna spark. If it is not sparking in the present, anger or just negative feelings, negative shit in general, well, then it is going to happen in the long run or in the long haul. So think about that, keep that in mind, and make sure that that this is not happening, because it would be really unnecessary and would be well, it is something you can change so easily, so why wouldn't you? You are a particular person with particular attributes. If you are on your own, you are inevitably lopsided, one-sided. That is often not for the best. It is, by the way, something my mom told me. Like, maybe it is good just not to live alone, so that you're not only in your bubble, you're not only doing the shit that you want to do. And I think therefore as well, living together with a person just makes sense to some degree in terms of your development, in terms of, you maybe also being able to watch after other people, just not doing whatever the fuck you want to do, but also taking care of the needs and the wants of somebody else, and so on and so forth. Who is subordinate to whom in a marriage? Both are subordinate to a principle, a higher order principle, which constitutes their union in the spirit of illumination and truth. Both should be oriented toward the most positive future possible for both. And sometimes this may mean not being in this relationship anymore, or constellation, way of relationship, whatever. Each person is an unfathomable enigma. Enigma being, I think it was in World War II, the Germans' encryption system, as far as I remember. Keep rediscovering enough residual mystery to maintain the spirit that first brought you together. Each person is an enigma. Keep rediscovering. Well, yeah, I believe in that. I really do. To the degree of just looking for things, trying to see like what makes this person, what makes this person that you love so much. What is this due to? Is it because of the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they walk their talk? I don't know, could be so many things, and probably is so many things. Something as complex as maintaining a marriage can't be managed without commitment, practice, and effort. Have a romantic interlude twice a week. 100 times a year, married 30 more years means 3,000 times. It is our destiny to transform chaos into order. If the past has not been ordered, the chaos it still constitutes haunts us. There is information, vital information, resting in the memories that affect us negatively. When you refuse to improve, you get weaker. You are less than you could be because you did not change. An unsolved problem grows new heads like a hydra. Inability to come to terms with the errors of the past expands the source of such error. When something does not go well, you should analyze the problem, resolve it, apologize, repent, and transform. What I'm not seeing there is dwelling and not doing anything. One of the best things you can do, and this is always the case, is doing something. Sometimes we do not do anything because we may think that not doing anything is the best option. But I doubt that. I really do. Very often, very, very, very often, this is not the case. Very often it is the case that just doing something is a very good idea. Of course, you shouldn't just do something. It should be calculated to some degree, but it should probably be done fast. But yeah. Have I been called? No, I have not. Good. Um, an immature and too often resentful whim and wish. Oh, that could have what? Oh, that I could have what I want without doing what is necessary. This is not gonna happen. Also, when it comes to your body, your dream body, it's not gonna be achievable if you do not do anything, if you're not working on it. We are so captivated by people who can tell a story. We can share their experiences concisely and precisely, and who gets to the point. That point, the moral of the story, is what they learn about who and where they were or are and where they are going and why. Such information is irresistible to us all. It is how and why we derive wisdom from the risks that taken by those before us and who lived to tell the story. Maybe this is also like another benefit of talking about so many things. The podcast is full of so many things. Whatever I'm interested in at the time, it is something that I am going through. And I guess there have been I might make a series. I'm probably not going to do so. It's probably going to be like, at least not kind of official, like me naming episodes in a certain way. But yeah. Talking more about the mistakes that I've made. Well, I did that, I guess, and yeah. But yeah, with that being said, I'm probably going to see you the next time, and see you soon, hopefully. And with that being said,